I like this song. This is the stuff you just dance to all day and just drink and
Trust
fucking...
me, yeah, in Venezuela, we listen to this stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you guys do Carnival.
Yeah,
oh, my God,
no,
yes.
Like, Venezuela, we have, like, there's a lot of things. Like, my first song that I would say that gave me some type of, like, just my resume was getting built when this happened. It was a song that I did when I mixed rap and salsa. And I was performing that at Blue Steel and stuff, like clubs that weren't even Hispanic, and I had people dancing. Matter of fact, like I think I said this in my last radio interview. Like I felt very proud because I did have Rap a Lot pull up on me and just literally was like shake my hand like, damn, that was dope. Like you had some black folks dancing salsa. Like I was like, all right, cool, appreciate it. Took a couple pictures with them, and then I should have really kept in contact with them, but like I said at the time,
you're on the quest to do your own thing.
Yeah, you know, like I wasn't even like, oh my God, like let me.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, cool.
You focused on what you got going on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's pretty dope though. Damn, it was something that it was right at the. I can't remember what exactly. Oh, if you could tell the artist something, because what I've noticed, it seems like people who come from different countries and they come over here, they take off faster than the people that's been here. So with that different mentality, what would you say, and put it into like a music industry aspect? What advice would you give the artist that's listening, that's trying to go somewhere with their music?
If I could just give anybody advice, I would just remind them that there's not the same opportunities everywhere.
I was just getting ready to touch on that.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I'm second generation, but my grandma came here and was working the craziest jobs. Like, the opportunity here is real, but when you hear, you may overlook it because you just don't see it. It's just there. It's like blended in. But when you come from something else and you see it, you're like, this really ain't that bad. It's so many benefits. Like,
what was it like coming from there? Do you still remember the days in Venezuela?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I remember my childhood, completely, and like I miss it so much, and I miss like what it used to be because Venezuela is not the same. But like I was saying, if I could give anybody any advice in the music industry and in life general, it's like remember that there's not the same opportunities everywhere. So every single opportunity you got in front of you, you got to take it like this is the last one you're about to get. So I feel like that's the only difference that I see from people that come from other countries and that somebody that was just from here, because over here possibilities are endless. You can wake up and get to the hustle like ASAP.
You probably somebody that just don't know how to stop, huh?
Man, I just keep going, especially with this music. Right now we just got partnered up with a studio. Shout out to Houston Basement Studios. We've been there so after this I got a studio session. I'm gonna pull up to the studio.
You about to record?
Yeah, we're gonna record after this.
Dedication.
Didn't you just have coffee?
Yeah, I just had a little coffee.
You look tired, actually. Your eyes were like
we've been
in the zone.
We was shooting videos all day, and then just took literally like maybe 30 minutes now before we came here, and then we're about to head back to the studio. But what I was gonna say is like now that we partnered up with the studio, it's like I don't even know like my sleeping schedule is like I just take a nice little 2 hour nap to reboost my energy, and like I wake up. It don't matter what time it is. Last week, I ain't even gonna talk about it because I just sound too cocky. But last week we just stayed up for like 5 days because we had artists coming back to back at the studio, and then not only am I working on my project, but Frankie himself is an artist. So I'm always pushing him to, hey, bro.
Hey, let Frankie say something.
Yeah.
Hey, Frankie, come here, talk to him for a little minute. Introduce yourself, let him know who you are, because Frankie, y'all need to know him. He's
How's it going?
The next up and coming producer,
so my name is Frankie AR.
I'm
a producer, engineer, and also songwriter. Been making music for about a good 5 years now.
Okay.
Producing music for 5 years?
Producing. I started producing about 5 years now. Yeah, because at first I used to just freestyle, I was just, just freestyling, thinking I had it.
It just happened,
and then people were just like, oh man, you need to rap, bro. You need to do something with it.
So then can we hear you freestyle?
Right now I'm kind of rusty because I've been songwriting a lot. So,
okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of rusty on the freestyling, but yeah, I was just freestyling and people were like, man, you need to take it serious. You need to hop on the track. And I ran into this kid and he was just like, man, I make beats. So then it kind of opened my eyes to a whole different spectrum, So I was like, oh, okay, beats,
What's your specialty in beats?
My specialty in beats, I really do like to chop samples and flip them to where you can't really recognize a sample no more. I try to shoot for that the
Hip-hop
most.
or?
Well, I've been trying to mix into like different genres now, because I did start with hip hop. I was like messing with a little bit of Sade or Shad. I don't really know how to
you
pronounce
said
it.
right. You said right. Yeah.
So yeah. So
Oh,
I started
really?
chopping her up.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that already. That's
I
what's
started chopping
up.
up some of
That's
that.
pretty dope.
You know, just to get the feel of it. And then I started finding samples on the internet, or not, I'll come up with my own little melodies and stuff.
Yeah.
And then chopping those up. So yeah, I started doing that, and then.
And how'd you guys link up?
Man, it's crazy because I only met him like a year ago, and ever since then we just started rolling and kept it going.
Because y'all
That's how
both
it be.
hungry.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got the same hunger. Yeah, that's what's up.
Thanks to Santana, he's also a producer that we've been working with. I've been watching him grow as well. I wish it was here, but yeah, he just couldn't make it. But yeah, we've been working ever since I met him. For our first song, we knocked it out in the first day. We just kept it kicking it from there. So yeah, that's what we've been doing.
Okay, and also I just want to make sure, have you ever heard of whosample.com?
Whosample.com?
It's like
yeah, I have.
Okay, I was gonna say, I just want to make sure you knew, because it seems
That's
like you're
perfect.
actually really into this. Like, you talking about Sade, I'm thinking like, that made me think of Kanye West. Like, you know how he has a knack for
That's
old
actually
school.
one of my inspirations. So
I figured. I'm like,
Yeah.
man, that reminds me of Yeezy. Like, and he has such a way with it. Like,
yeah,
it's
like
so many songs of his that come on. I'm like, man, I can't even skip it, because it's just such a
crazy.
beautiful like harmony, and it just
it's like
flows.
you'll
like,
hear the sample and then you'll hear like where he flipped it and switched it up, and you'll be like, how did he do that? You know?
and just it's almost. Kanye is crazy as hell. He was saying he sees sound, but it's like I kind of believe like he has some kind of talent. Like he might be doing some weirdo shit, you know. But I mean,
To be honest, I mean, I feel like everybody does some weird stuff sometimes.
when they get rich, hell yeah.
In their own head too, you know.
Yeah,
like
true.
sometimes
true,
we think our own
true.
things and we might think it's normal, but to other people it might be just weird, you know.
We actually we were talking about the Billboard Top 10 earlier, and we were talking about how Tyler the Creator is on there and how he's so weird. But I said I think he has I don't know how you pronounce it, a niche,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck. He has that. Like he's actually, it's like he figured out how to
make
be
his
weird,
thing like
but still be
normal.
normal.
Yeah, I know exactly what you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I used to study Kanye West a lot
saying, like,
when it came
get
into the
him
sampling and
to,
chopping stuff up.
Play
Just because I
that
wanted to
song.
make sure, you know, I
My
got
song
some
was
type of,
yeah,
you know,
we can't
knowledge
use it 'cause
from
it's
it.
in a
Where
word
you from?
format.
Oh yeah, I'm actually born and raised in Houston. My parents
Oh,
are
like that,
Mexican.
yeah.
Oh, that's what's
So I got
up.
the, you know,
Okay.
Latino still in there. So yeah.
You gotta put on and you gotta wave that flag.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not just
yeah,
one
for sure.
particular flag.
And
you know what I'm
I
saying?
have been trying to get into that whole Spanish rap. It's just kind of harder for me. I just don't know too many words of
Well,
Spanish
yeah, you were
like
born and raised here.
Yeah, so it's
But
kinda
that's
harder.
No, it's too
that's
big.
with you two together, how he is and how you are. That's bridging the gap right there. That's
And
what
I've also told Alex, like, hey man, bro, you gotta help me write some
Yeah,
songs.
yeah. So you already got it down. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope. Is there any like producers or any DJs? I mean, you say you're Houston born and raised, so any H-Town.
Is it gonna
stuff
lock
where you
up?
kinda, like,
Yeah.
maybe
It's
do
gonna lock?
songs,
I
you
want
know?
to say,
Password 121894.
I used to look
12,
up a lot. I was,
1894.
like,
So
studying, also I studied a lot of SPM, South Park Mexican.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna bring that
And
up
also
by Puerto Rico.
DJ Screw, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, DJ Screw. I used to always, you know, want to work with that whole like switching up the beat that way that he slowed it down and made his
Yeah.
own wave and
So you
sound with it.
do you have songs that you've done that you like you chop?
Yeah, I always try to, you know, incorporate some of that in there. You know, sometimes I'll make my voice a little deeper on some stuff, or I actually a lot of my beats I like to turn the time down on them so where they sound kind of slower. You know, just to give it that whole H-Town vibe to it.
I like that, man. I
Oh, man,
feel
we
like.
about to. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No,
I didn't mean to-
I feel like they're about to do something. Like,
Hey, you about to
man,
find
like,
out. We got a song ready, queued up, ready to go.
What?
Old Town Road.
Wow. Okay.
Hey, so introduce your song real quick before you go into it.
Alright, so this song right here is called Sin Señal. It's a song produced, written, and mixed and mastered by yours truly, Alexsoy. I appreciate everybody that's listening, and I hope you guys enjoy.
All right.
And we appreciate you all for tuning in to Turf 90.1. You guys make it possible for these artists to come up here and you know, have somebody to listen to them. You know, that's what it's really all about. You guys are the thing that drives this, so you guys can't forget to tune in every Monday, 3 a.m., Turf 90.1.
Are you just running that song, or you just running that one song?
Yeah, I mean, I got a bunch of songs, so if you guys want to do another one.
Yeah, do it
Yeah,
right now.
please, do another. Because at least because you know at 4:15 I'm clean all the way out.
Facts. I don't think he got cussing in his music anyway.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm clean all the way out.
Yeah,
clean all the way out the rest
Mm-hmm.
of the show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you know how that shit goes.
And that's your actual voice. You're not doing any
on point
crazy
today, huh?
editing on it to make it like.
Well, actually, I do mix my voice down, like that's my what I like to do. So that voice is mixed down with autotune, with everything. But we do it to a point, especially on this song, since it has such a natural feel. I humanized it to the most.
Okay.
I do, you know, I mean, my melodies that's like kind of like my natural feel, but I do use autotune to level out my keys and.
What's the password again, bro?
121894.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, like engineering my voice, I mean, that's my favorite part of everything. So I'll do everything to make my voice sound like
it's
crispy.
really smooth. That's why I was like, is this like your
when it gets to a point where it's about to when you know the song about to go off, go change the song so it can like transition pretty smoothly.
After this one, I'm gonna do one that's like the interlude to my LP. I want you guys to listen to it. It's produced by me as well. No drums, no nothing, just straight piano and feelings. But y'all about to hear.
Well, that's what's up. So then you have songs on the LP where you're actually like, are you playing the piano? Like,
yeah, it was me on the piano. But
that's so cool.
Yeah,
Like,
Make sure when you get back on air, you let them know that in that second song that was you actually.
good.
Because it's not too many people that's really doing that still.
Yeah, like
that's a
real.
whole different dimension of music, like, you know, and it's. I mean, there's nothing wrong with things transitioning, but I feel like it's a whole different level, level of passion, and to see the person perform it, oh my God, it's like mind blowing.
And you want to be able to give the people a show whenever you do a show, you know, like I be seeing some people show, like not to even bring nobody down. Everybody's got their own type of art, but like, you know, giving them a show, making sure that people connect with you in a way. There's like they leave the show and they're like I gotta go to the next show. Just because you put all your passion into it, and you know what I mean, I just feel so passionate about this music, like I really do.
I feel like I've been to I went to see Frank Ocean, and that kind of touched my heart. I was like, whoa.
Frank Ocean. I look up to Frank Ocean
he's a great songwriter.
He's a great songwriter, and he's a great businessman when it comes to the music industry. I mean, you
don't know nothing about his life, really.
You really don't.
You don't. And he's making so much money. You don't even associate him with Odd Future anymore. It's like really Frank Ocean.
I guess I never really did. I was just more like, he's part of
Odd Future.
You know.
Yeah, that's just pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. I wish I could play the piano, bro. I'd be so on. I tried to play the guitar, but I wasn't going to stick with it because I was like, I'm not building up callus on my hands.
Yeah.
I'm a girl. Like, I don't want rough hands.
This one's called Appreciate.
So I'm understanding some words. I'm getting a few words of the Spanish part.
Yeah.
I heard green. It's a start. Okay. I was like, maybe he's talking about money. I don't know. But I mean, it sounds good. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
Like I can imagine.
Like I wish I could speak this
right?
language.
I'm like, damn.
Can't get caught up in my feelings. No. I just hope we can appreciate.
I don't want to get ahead of myself, but does the bass drop on this song, or is it just like
just straight?
I feel like if you guys could try that. Not saying that this is
could.
bad, but you know what I'm talking about. You talking about Kanye. If you could put some kind of
I like
like
how T Grizzly was
fucking
doing
royal, regal ass fucking piano and that to where it drops like Yeezy style, that shit would go.
It is missing just a little bit of bass. It would
that
probably hit a little bit deeper, like right there. Like it's missing that little.
That when the beat drop, it would hit him like
that.
You feel me? Yes.
Alrighty.
Man, tell the people what you told us about the second song. That.
All right, so that second song, that was myself on the piano. I wrote that song just when I was feeling a bit more like I wanted to appreciate this music culture, and I wanted everybody else to feel the same. So I just hope that we can all appreciate the fact that we can wake up, listen to music. We can wake up and like any artist can go and get their hustle on. Like we can just appreciate. So
I was telling somebody this earlier, man. People got the whole word appreciation. They got that whole word all misconstrued. Like, and it's the term is used very loosely. To me, in my opinion, when somebody comes, when they're selling a house, they have to get it appraised. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To appreciate something is to make it grow, because when you don't appreciate something, you depreciate the value.
Mm-hmm.
So when you appreciate something, when somebody tell you I appreciate you, you got to look at what they do for you. Exactly. Do they really do things for you that'll help you grow as an individual? If they don't, in any kind of way, they don't appreciate you at all. So it's like when they tell you that, it's like,
go ahead and preach.
Preach.
Hey, one time, man,
hey, that's real.
Appreciation, man. I just wanted to touch on that.
I'm big on appreciation because I do appreciate like the people around me that push me. You know, like I appreciate my team. Without my team, I wouldn't be who I am or where I am. I mean, I appreciate everybody who's been just pushing me. Like I appreciate y'all for real. I appreciate y'all so much for real.
We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't really have nobody to talk to, or express our feelings to. So we appreciate y'all for y'all ears.
I swear you made a fan. Like I swear, I feel like
thank you guys. I'm here with you guys the whole way. So let's get it.
You see us trying.
I see you guys. You guys are working. You guys are working, and the most respect for that.
So tired. We're sitting here passing out these flyers.
I see you putting in that footwork at the moment. Like I was just doing that the other day, so I was like, man, I completely 100% understand him.
Because that's what's gonna make that. But that's what's gonna make that difference. But I got that from, because I made my first mixtape when I was 20. And I started selling my mixtapes in the street. I think in like 4 years, I think I sold by like maybe 4,000 or 5,000 copies by myself. It took that. I mean, it's 5,000 copies by 4,000 or 5,000 copies in the span of
like,
just hand to hand. Just
admirable.
Man, I got a lot of people that fuck with me. That mess with me, excuse my language, because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I can still get people, hey man, ain't you? Oh yeah, you used to. I'm like, yeah, what you doing now? I got my own radio show now. You know what I'm saying? So,
hey, that's big moves, bro. Like that's goals. Yeah. For somebody like me, that's goals. So trust me, he's somebody I could look up to straight up.
You know, my New Year's resolution is going. Every year it's the same. Is to do better than the last. I don't ever be no corny stuff like I'm trying to lose weight and
get my summer body.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop being retarded and stop. I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, like females. I'm gonna leave these niggas alone in 2018.
Yeah, leave them in the past.
Nah, mine is just because I got a good sense of reality that stuff just happens. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you focus on, making sure that you better your situation from the previous year.
Absolutely, you have to. I do believe, like, I do have like a board where I put my goals, my yearly goals, just because I like to read them every morning.
You gotta see it.
You have to.
Alexsoy, aquí presente.